Nice time for a bit of an update on certain things. Studebaker still not running. Need to get a well, it was running and then now it's not. And I mean, I still have to friggin' put plugs and all that stuff. I just had it on the back burner. I'll get it going, but now it makes kind of really shitty noise when I turn it over, and it seems like it's coming from the transmission. So like it did move in gear, but yeah. So I'm a little worried about that. If the transmission's bad, that's me buying a parts car and pulling like with a 3-speed, like a 3 on the tree, and pulling all that junk out and swapping it in there. Hell, maybe pulling the whole drivetrain if the engine's in better shape than this. I don't know, but that's me spending like $500 on a rusted out parts car. Probably with like a seized engine or something. Whatever. The yellow truck. Look at this son of a bitch. Isn't this thing pretty? I tried to do the wood grain, but it didn't really work out. Couldn't really make it look that good. My sister helped me, stuff like that. I might get vinyl and stuff, but for now I just painted it brown, and it doesn't look bad. It's just satin spray can brown. Did some dry brushing on the rockers, just to kind of blend it in. And yeah, it just looks like, it just kind of offsets the kind of color match of the door. It's not too bad. People are like kind of questioning me, like, why the hell are you doing that, mate? Trying to make it look shitty. It looks original. Looks like a original nice truck from a distance. And then when you get up and see all the orange peel, you realize it's been definitely repainted, and then you see the color match to the doors. And then you get confused, like, wait a minute, so that looks original. Wait, but there's rust, but it all looks... And then your head explodes. Anyways, this bumper's fixed up a bit. Got my original trim, which is not. It's literally just like little for ducting use. These little unions. That just happened to be this right width. Just screwed onto there. It's my only truck that's actually licensed, but it's not insured right now. So I'm not driving it. I took it off the insurance because I thought the motor was completely gone in it. And then I just put a new cylinder head on it, and it now runs like mint. But I still need to put a new engine in it, or rebuild that one, or swap a 350, or friggin' Cummins LI, I don't know. Or get a better truck. No, but this is just nice. I'm getting this thing ready for winter. I'm gonna be driving this thing this winter. I'm just taking it a little bit at a time. Straightened out this bumper. This bumper looks okay. Doesn't look really good, but looks okay. Broke off that bolt right there, so it's only 5 of the 6 bolts holding it on, but that's not a big deal. I didn't break off, a strip down, and then I actually, it was over here actually. You can see little marks where I had my grinder, and I just sort of ground it off because it was just so, there's no way in hell I was gonna get that off without, like in the normal way. So I gotta get a new bolt, or more realistically, just ignore that because it's not really gonna flop around. Then you could see this side is definitely the good side. Except that I kind of draws that. But it's got the... It's a good side. Trim's in a bit better shape. I mean, it's straighter. Cleaned up the interior a bit. Also, I cleaned up the doors. Did a bit of a Comet wash with like Brillo pad. A Brillo pad, what you do, you get a Brillo pad and just sort of go over this a bit, and it kind of takes all the oxidization and rust off the paint. And you can see all these little bits, but it makes it look a hell of a lot cleaner and better. And then I buffed it out a bit with that oven cleaning compound, so it's not super shiny, but you could get it to be really shiny if you had that stuff. Painted up the door jambs. Just, I mean, you can see that shittiness right there. But I'm just gonna ignore that. I mean, I could have cut that all out, welded in, or got new rockers and shit like that, but I'm not gonna do that. Friggin' the guy who friggin' installed it just did such a shitty job. I could hang out with that guy. Or I could drink beer with that guy. I'll start her up for you. See just how clean this thing is. I got my tassel. Finally got a tassel. After so long, they finally sent me the right one. I just got it in the mail one day after I complained to a teacher about it and got it. I'll start it up. Oh, wonder if the radio's gonna come on. Gotta beat the dash sometimes. Aha. Got to be free. Do, do, do. I'm gonna recap this radio.
Is going to be able to rep.
It sounded a bit better before. I want to put an I want to put like a preamp too, just to make it a little louder and stuff. But I want to keep that radio because it's nice. Whatever, I'll just start it up. Oh, fuck! Dropping my phone all over the place. Damn, that started up easy. One pump. I haven't even started this thing up at all today. This is how mint this thing runs, and that's because of the, well, mixture of a new cylinder head and a better carburetor. I'm never using a Rochester Monojet again. They just suck. I've got a Carter W or YF stuck on it. Same thing I put on the Studebaker. I still got the WE. I might put that on one day, but it seems to run good on it. Well, on this and that. And it just goes nice. Hook a little tube for the hot air choke because it's not electric. Yeah, you can see it smokes a bit. It's got new valve seals. It's a little ticky. But it goes down the road and it just runs good. I'm gonna clean up these tires a bit, make it all nice. And yeah. Oh yeah, that noise is whenever I push the clutch all the way in, it kind of makes that noise. And this is like the peak adjustment to the clutch. It's the best I can get it. I upgraded to a different clutch, to a thicker or a different flywheel and stuff. I'm running an 11-inch clutch instead of a 10-inch. So yeah. I don't have this thing insured. I think I said that earlier. So I'm just gonna take you around the driveway real quick. Yeah, I don't have power steering, obviously. Maybe one day. Maybe if I put a different engine in this thing, I'll install a power steering, but for now, it's fine. It's just, everything works in the truck. Yep, that's all I really have to talk about right now. I want to put a 5-speed in this thing and just get this. I want to take this thing storm chasing next year. I got a cousin who's actually in the storm chasing. He's gonna be turning 6. He's turning 16 this year, and I'm gonna take him with me. His name's Owen, and I want to take him in this. But by then I want to have this thing like really nice. Maybe I'll rebuild the engine or maybe swap it. There's you see the black truck. It doesn't look like I'm ever getting a title for that thing. And also I got a problem with the fuel injection system. It looks like the computer or something's dead and I can't get it to run. And I got the fuel tank out of it. So I think I'm just gonna you know, get rid of it. I can't get a title for it too, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of it and junk it or something. But I want to pull, I might pull the engine and transmission out of it and put it in this. Not the transmission, because that's an automatic. I don't want to, I want to keep the manuals. I could put it in with the transmission it's got in it, because I do have a flywheel that would make all that bolt up. I do have a flywheel for a later engine that will actually make everything pretty much bolt right up. But the big thing about that, though it's a nice engine, it's actually a rebuilt one, but since it's a reman, it does not have a provision for a mechanical fuel pump. Now, something like the Suburban's engine that does actually have the plate, it just has a block plate for it, but you could put a mechanical fuel pump on it, given that you have a cam. Some of these TBI engines have the right cam, some of them don't, because they have to have a lobe on the camshaft to run it. Anyways, I mean, if having it out of the car, I'd be happy to put a different camshaft in it. But since it doesn't even have the friggin' provision on the block for one, I don't know, I'd have to run an electric system, and the fuel system on this thing is perfect. There's no problems with it. Its original fuel system never been touched. And it just works so well. I don't want to ruin it and have to put an electric pump. That'll just run shitty of an little inline electric pump. That's the thing about these aftermarket electric pumps. Only way you can make an electric pump like actually work is if you put it in the tank and have it cooled by the gas. Putting it outside the tank, it's just not going to work right. Like even these aftermarket ones, they're never as good as a mechanical one, because they have a lot of horsepower to pump gas. Electric ones will burn out real quickly if you don't have them just right, and also they might not give you the right pressure, and they just don't have a long life if they're outside the tank and stuff like that. So that's why I want to keep a mechanical pump. Maybe they make an aftermarket one that can go into the tank, I don't know. Or maybe I should just get a completely different engine with an older 350. Because that would save me having to get an intake manifold, carburetor, all that stuff. I mean, I wouldn't even have to get motor mounts if it came with the mounts on the engine, came with the isolators on the engine, and the mounts on the truck will just meet up with those. That's the nice thing about GM, is that most of their stuff is pretty interchangeable. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.